Hey, Ed Wilson for President, Paradise Earth Initiative System. Just want to remind everybody while you're out there slaving, being in places you don't want to be because you have to be, because you're not free. You are not free, okay? Some people can say, oh, sure, you're free. All you got to do is just not go. Yeah, and then next thing you know, you'll have nothing because everything built around you is built upon money, the green God, okay? In God they trust, okay? That's your God. Okay? And unfortunately, a lot of us are stuck here. We're enslaved to this crap. Okay? And remember, every minute you're out serving is another minute you're not with your family, you're not with your loved ones, you're not doing things that you would like to do with them. And once again, even the things that you want to do now, you can't even go fishing. You can't even go fishing. It costs money. Tell me where your freedom's at. Tell me where your freedom's at. I tell you where it's at. It's in your green God. That's where your freedom's at. And a lot of you people get all upset when a guy like me comes out here and we say these truths. Because we're out here busting hump and we ain't getting nowhere. We're getting nowhere. And we're not out here doing drugs. We're not out here wasting our money. We're not out here being foolish. We're surrounded by dumb slaves. I was just reading and watching and reading posts today about people that were talking about General Electric coming back to the United States. Woo! More jobs for the American people. Where's the freedom, guys? Where's it at? Oh, great. We're going to get more washing machines. Who gives a crap? Okay? You are a sick, demented people. And I am sorry. I see what's coming for you, and I see why it's going to happen and why it has to happen. And I'm hoping that somebody like Trump can help out. But honestly, all I'm seeing is this guy going out there. I don't see anything coming down the line for us that's really great. All I see is the constructs of this shitty system getting stronger and spreading like a disease across the earth. Okay? Through Israel, through all of the Freemason occupied international terrorist countries. Yes, every single war, like I said in my previous videos, was all to kill all of the people that had the will and would fight against this. You all are weaklings. You are mental midgets. I understand we need a system, but we need a just, moral, honorable system. Not rigged law, not fraud justice system. We don't need that. We need it to be right. The people that have been caught under Doge, they shouldn't be alive anymore, guys. Some of them should be in jail the rest of their lives, but the majority at the top, that's high treason, guys. Because see, you all forget, oh, it's just money, yeah? It's just money. Yeah, it's just money that kills people. Kills people. You are a sick, demented people. So when you had people like Hillary Clinton, I hate to say this. I really hate to say this because it's like a deplorable calling deplorables deplorables. But you guys are worse than that. Most of you are so just dumbed down. And I know it's not your fault, but it doesn't change the fact that you are dumbed down. And being dumbed down means you're damaged. You probably shouldn't have the right to vote. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of you who don't deserve the right to vote. And it's rigged anyway. And you're too dumb to even know it's rigged. So what do you do when you're surrounded and you're aware of all of these things going on? You know, what do you do? You're calling a lot of good people across the world terrorists because they don't want to go along with your bullshit. Okay? This is the real truth. You come out there with your stupid looking cross-eyed flag and then you wonder why people are saying the things that they say about you. You wonder why freedom fighters are fighting against freedom. I don't think anybody would be fighting against freedom if there was freedom connected to the freedom. There's no sovereignty in anything you all do. other than the criminalistic cabal that you support, that basically props a lot of you up as it kills you as you go along, so that you can be pacified while they're doing the murder. Okay, I'm just sitting here watching, and because I'm out here, I'm busting hump. I'm noticing like one little thing can go wrong, a defective product, and half of your entire day can be wasted. That's half of my life. That's half of my life. And now you, once again, General Electric's coming back. Woohoo! Great. American made. What's that mean? Junk. That's what that means. I hear people say, wait a minute, I want made in America. You guys are the biggest doofus goofballs I've ever seen in my life. You want more junk? Because that's what you're going to get. I mean, look at our vehicles. I was going to say made down in South America. Okay? Junk. Everything's got intellectual property rights connected to it. Some of these things, they're trying to make it to where you have no choice but to take them back to the manufacturer to get it serviced. I'm having a hard time. I've been independent for 30 years. And I don't gouge people. I'm getting to the point now I have to raise prices to survive. I'm having no choice. It's not my choice. I have no choice. Between the insurances, things like that, it's all rigged, guys. You're a fraud. That flag is a fraud. You are a fraud. This is slavery. Just remember, there's going to come a time when we're going to stop complaining. We're going to stop lamenting. And we're going to get rid of you. We're going to get rid of you. Okay? Oh, yeah, I know a lot of you saying, well, we'll get rid of you first. That might actually happen. But either way, I win. I get away from you. I've exposed you. I know what you are. I expose you on the daily. Okay? And I know there's a lot of good people out there, but a lot of you are just cowards. The people who actually had the will to fight were actually caught up in all the wars. That's why they're trying to start another war again. And I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to be over there. I'm not going to send my kids. You recruiters come messing with my kids, you're going to find out what's up. Okay? Because you are chumps. You are chumps. Let me say it. I'm going to make sure you look me in the eyeball. You're chumps. Okay? You're chumps. That's what you are. Okay? You're a bunch of military minions. That's all you've ever been. You're McNamara 100,000s over and over again. That's what it is, guys. They just got bold enough during the Vietnam War to go ahead and call it what it was. Millions of people died in this Freemason occupation. Now, I also have to say at the same time, can you just imagine all those people living? Being dumbed down in this system. We'd have even more dumb people. You know what I mean? Poisoned. Out there waving the flag. That's what you're doing, guys. I'm sorry. Your Statue of Liberty, that's like a representation of like a Babylonian, I don't know, man. It should be the head of a brothel or something, okay? If that's what your liberty is, okay? Give me liberty or give me death. I think a lot of you all kind of are getting what you deserve, I was going to say, and you're getting the crappy end of the stick. But at the same time, it's kind of well-deserved because you really aren't what you claim to be anyway. You're frauds. Oh, I'm looking up here right now at another fraud. I was going to say, you can hear him in the background. Helicopters. I was going to say, invading our airspace. Invading our peace. You see, they need all of this because they want to keep wars going because they need the militaries in order to keep the population control going. Think about it. Every country, and that, honestly, guys, that's another video I got to do about is the Freemason great work. Okay, they're actually, it's a Moorish right work, and Moorish, based on what the Moors did to the Moorish. Okay. And what they're trying to do is mix all of the people into one people, in which it's not a terrible idea. I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but I just don't like the way they go about doing it. But then again, I can also see, once again, look what they're dealing with. I can see why they have to go some of these alternative routes. Once again, look what we're dealing with here, guys. So any awake person, you're a real minority. You're the real minority, guys. Don't get caught up in the black, white, tan, all that mess. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that's all just Hebrew mumbo jumbo. Okay, it's all black magic. It all goes back to black magic. I don't care what your AI says. AI is as dumb as a bucket of hair, and it's as dumb as its programmers. Okay? I had a guy the other day trying to convince me. I was going to say he was trying to get all racial. I guess he thought, man, yeah, that's good. If I can get white people to hate white people and I can get this, that, you know. Listen, man. Look, first off, when it comes to being Caucasian, I'm a Heinz 57 of Caucasians. Okay? So I know about all of this stuff. I know about the things that you won't talk about. You're a chump. Okay? All right, so when you chosen Hebrews come out there with your melanated crap, I just shut you down. Yeah, I just shut you down. And I take a truth to a limit. I take it to an extent that you won't go. Because when you get to a certain extent in your truth, dog, let me tell you straight up, it's going to convict you. Okay? That's what's going to happen. All right? So just shh. Okay? Because you're just a big mouth. Okay? So now you're probably thinking, oh, big mouth, call me a big mouth. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes the bigger mouth, you know, is better. And it's dropping more truth on you. I'm sitting out here, like I said, I'm getting ready to go. Oh, the little butterfly just flew in here on me. I'm hoping he can make it back out. I was going to say this vehicle. Hear him flopping? It's sad. I was going to say, I'm watching everything around here. I'm watching the carcasses on the side of the road. So you can ride around. You can go get you some of this, some of that. You know, I'm sorry, guys. Something has to give. You are really just evil, evil people. And I don't know what else to say about it. Oh, good. I got that butterfly out of here. I saved him. He's good. He's flying off now. He's going to go over there and he's going to make more butterflies, which is wonderful. We need pollinators. You don't care about any of that. I know what you all are now. I used to really, really, really want to see great things come for this country. I really believed all the crap you all shoved down my throat. And now I just want to help the good people. I see now that we're going to need to be re-educated. We're going to need all of that. I have an idea called the Paradise Earth Initiative System. Paradise Earth Initiative System. Paradise Earth Initiative System. Because you got the attention span of a gnat. And then once again, none of you guys have any kind of system or idea, anything better. Okay? Oh, I know the USA, daggone it. The USA is a fraud. It's been conquered. You are just a... That's what you are, okay? That's what you are. Trump is trying to resurrect the dead. He's beating a dead horse. Come on, dead horse. Come on, red, white, and dead horse, red, white, and blue. Get on up. Get up, dead horse. No, it ain't going to get up. Okay? Because it's a pale horse. And the one that sits on it is death. And they're called Freemasons. And they've been running you into the dirt. And you guys are too dumb to see past the nose on your faces. That's one of the, for all you gypsies out there. Why they got them noses cut off of them? Because back then you couldn't see past the nose on your face. Okay? There's some truth for you. Truth bombs. Bang. Boom. Shalak-lak-laka. Whatever. Well, you know what I mean? I was going to say, for you guys out there, I don't know the language, but you're... You okay? What am I supposed to do with you guys? You know, we want a better world. You can't have a better world with you. There's no better world with you. UK got overthrown without a shot fired. Freemasons overthrew them. They were just trying to Brexit 500 years too late. That's like going out there and shutting the barn after the horse has been gone for 5 centuries. Hey, anybody remember shut that barn out there? That daggone horse. He's gonna get out of here. You can go down there and you look. There ain't no horse. The horse been gone. He's dead. He's been in the ground. I was gonna say he's feeding trees. I was gonna say, well, what trees are left because you're cutting all them down too. I was gonna say you got all this global warming, which is actually greenhouse coatings of chemicals and chemtrails, chaff, metals, different types of debris. And what ends up happening is it captures in the heat. Okay? So they're creating heat, yet you are also creating heat with your vehicles that are riding down the road with thousands of BTUs on coming off a hot engine. Just think about how many people are in there and how many vehicles are on the road. And then there's no trees. Now, right down the road here, This is just one little quarter of a mile. Actually, it's more like an eighth of a mile. It might even be a 16th. Okay, guys, I'm going to switch the camera up just for a second so you can see all of the front yards that don't need to be there, because then you're going to go out again and you're going to start lawnmowers up. You're going to create more heat. You're going to burn more fuel. You're going to spend more money. And guess what? There's nothing to show for it but some green grass. Yes, sirree. Just like on them daggone golf courses. You know, on them golf courses, we got some nice green grass. Trump likes green grass. He likes green grass. And a lot of you like green grass too, but it's a different type. But anyway, let me switch up. Show you real quick. Okay, you look down there, guys. See, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. See all these big front yards? Right there. Right there. In 2 yards. 2 yards. All right, 3 yards. Okay, ground. In 3 yards, that is about six acres. Okay? 6 acres, maybe 7. That could be all trees, berry bushes, things of that nature. Then I'm surrounded by a field. And every single year, the fake farmer comes out. And he goes, I'm going to do some farming. And then he comes out here and he sprays a bunch of crap on the ground. Kills everything. His idea of a cover crop is letting some weeds grow up. And then he comes out here and sprays another chemical that makes them disintegrate into the ground. And then he comes out here and spreads pesticide. Then he drops nitrogen. And then he's over-applicating on a lot of things he's even putting out here. And you guys really, I mean, like I said, I know this started out just about, I'm just showing you, you know, this is just a truth bomb video. That's all it is, man. It's a truth bomb rant. That's what I'm going to call it. Truth bomb rant. Okay? Because you guys are a joke. You're evil as can be. And we just don't want to be evil anymore. These guys down the road here have cut their grass already. And yes, if you were looking at my yard right now, you'd be thinking, you want me to let me show you my yard? I'm going to show you. My yard is so ugly right now because I'm out working all the time and I'm having the most terrible time keeping up with everything. And still struggling while I'm keeping up when I can keep up. Okay? I'm going to do a switch around again, just real quick, guys. Okay. See that? Oh, look. A good chance here. See that mullein right there? That's mullein. That's a really healthy herb right there that I let grow. I was going to say because it's got flowers and stuff. But you see how tall my grass is, guys? I don't like this. I don't like this. But I went out there to start my lawnmower a couple of days ago, okay? And it wouldn't work. I was going to say it would start up, but it won't engage. It needs a part. The part's $400. I have to go out and I have to get the part. Now, meantime, while this is going on and I'm working, it may take me a week to get caught up to this, okay? And it's going to take my money as soon as I make it. I'm also being stalked by the county. Yeah, the county. They have a thing called a right of view law. I'm just showing you your fake freedom, guys. I'm just showing you your freedom. I'm showing you that you're a fraud. And guys like me are just calling it out across the board. We know what the United States is now. I don't fly your stupid perverted flag. I don't fly any of that mess, okay? It doesn't happen. You won't see that piece of crap in my yard, all right? And if you do, it'll be used as a weed barrier or something, all right? Because I'm sorry, guys, you're a fraud. You're a fraud. And that's what you're happy being. That's what you can stay being, okay? And if I was ever to fly a flag, it would be a flag that I made. It would not be something that is already conquered, that is a fraud, okay? And that's why I don't go to your synagogues of Satan. They were all overthrown a long time ago by the same groups I told you about, and there's been many other groups and subgroups that are connected to those groups. Most of the people that are around me, I'd say 70 to 80% work somehow for the government. So therefore, free people, sovereign people, people who are actually the ones that actually make this country great, okay? The rest of these guys, they're just minions. They'd sell us out in a heartbeat. Go get vaccinated, put on a mask. You know what I mean? That's what they would do, okay? And it was guys like us that were telling them, don't put on the mask. Don't take the vaccine. Don't do this, don't do that. And then they were calling us crazy. And come to find out, for decades, we've been right. Not only have we been right, but we have been ahead of the game. Well, now it's catching up to us. And now we're getting to a point where I got to ask the question, how long are we supposed to go along with you jumping off the bridge into troubled waters when we know it's troubled waters and there's no flotation device for us? Okay? See, you're fine selling your children out. You'll do this for the rest of your existence because that's all you know. You don't even have an inkling of what freedom is. You don't have a clue. Your freedom is limited to the green God that you have in your bank account. And then around us, we have another system. They have multiple systems among us already in credit systems, social systems, different things of that nature. Fraternities that are locking people out of things. You are the biggest joke on the earth. There is no bigger joke than the United States of America and the United States people, okay? We the people. No, you the joke. That's what you are. You are a joke. The veterans, most of you guys, you still haven't looked up. Oh, I know a lot of you guys actually did. And I want to also, say something about that. For those of you that did look up the things and then apologize for what you said to me, thank you. I'm sorry that I had to say those things, but somebody has to tell you because you really don't know. And I would want it, and what's it say in the Bible? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If I was heading down a path where there was a bunch of tripwires and I was going to get blown up, I would want somebody to say, hey, Ed, there's a bunch of tripwires up ahead here. And if you step on one, you're probably going to get blown up, dude. Okay? And if you won't teach your children, I will try. But once again, I'm also being suppressed. I get shadow banned, guys. I got people all around me watching me. I got people all around me. I'm on so many daggone lists, it'd make your head spin. Okay? And I know it. My phone clicks, and when I go to call people, if there's a big delay, sometimes multiple clicks. I've had even other people tell me, Ed, I've been calling you and calling you and calling you. I've been texting you, and you know what? I'm not getting nothing, guys. But I don't care. It's my job. I was going to say, it's my job to tell you and to help you if I can. All I'm saying is step up and do something. If you believe in God, you're going to go to these synagogues of Satan, at least make God a part of it. Okay, that pastor in front of that church, that's why a lot of them don't want to engage with me. I will whoop their butts on the regular. As soon as they start dropping some of all they've got is their biblical speech. As soon as I throw it right back in their face and start exposing exactly what they're saying to me, they'll get mad and then they will just move on. Oh, he's got a demon. Oh, he's got a devil. He's got a this. Because it's a fraud, guys. It's all a fraud. What is wrong with you? Anyway, that's my daily rant. I forget even what I was going to title this. At least, if nobody ever hears it, shout out to you, AI, even though I know you're weaponized against us too. There will come a time when you'll start to realize that there was actually some really good people. And you'll realize that, some of us were actually very, very conscientious. And we actually cared. We won't be here forever. So have a good day.